It's just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. While for anyone whose allegiance is like with the Red Hot Manchester, this man is so unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. Kyle Sawyer. His game is all about versatility and durability, Peter. And the streak of final goal carried on for a good engine at 101. Expected a busy shift from him. He's found a way through. He's gone down, and the referee just tells him to pick back up again. Cannavaro, with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Wide. Kelly, face to face with his ring rival. Clears without hesitation. There's the shot! Listen, the big names have earned their reputations precisely the reason we just did. They have a habit of building a presence well, and here we are, early stages. He's struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a sharp pass.
Go on, leading in the face to that early goal.
The score is 1-0.
Adriano tries one from range. But he's left disappointed. Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he certainly is one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. O'Shea.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. He's seen that early. There's the certain sixth sense.
Well, they can break here. Nice sequence of passes, this.
This is Gerald.
Cross into the... Oh, good line! And he's there to get it away.
Oh, that's superb.
And he's there to tilt it away.
Go on, very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to them.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Inasa baru anjing.
Up to credit and desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard's running with intent. Searching passes played there. Thuram gets it away. Well, there is a set it off. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Del Piero. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Meant to be. Oh, he's put it down, and it is a penalty. Go on, presented with a opportunity here. Roma over the penalty spot. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vieri is giving us a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the goal and not yet picked out.
Stam has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Del Piero running with the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good read. Pele punches time and space where few can. Coming up to half-time, leading and things looking pretty good. That's been cut out, well played. We need to see
That's great position, so good from him.
no, he's overshot the green.
Isas into the middle of the match.
Stojkovic, he's got away, shoots! And that was struck with genuine force.
They've got a healthy number of
Very tall targets to pick out from this corner. They've played it short. Picked it up out wide. Strike a push. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And drive! And he can thump it away. That's not gone well. Pepe has quite a footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Pele. And this is Adriano. And this is Pele. He's flying for a shot. It's a goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Houses. Close to half-time. Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is not so far. I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree. Replaced goal rate of 3-1 is the half-time score. We're ready to get them up and running after half-time. It's come to nothing. Time now for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Isak. He's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Xabi Alonso. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Thuram calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. It's proved infallible then. And that will be the last they'll see of it. Oh, super place it forward. Right up. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and shot. That's beautifully weighted. Troy. Getting the job done. Xabi Alonso. Are looking to play on the counter here, I think. Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed the certain way of defending these days because they've got to be ready to hit the ball. It's a foul in a dangerous area. No surprise, that's a booking. Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing and delivered as any goals. Xabi Alonso forces his options. Chance to increase Rijkaard did just enough to come out on top there.
Neither party getting really willing to compromise.
Well seen, saw that coming. It was well played, well stopped. He is through here. Del Piero! And there's a goal! Just one now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
That really is quite fabulous. Here's Andrew. Well, from the moment he got involved, look as if he thought, oh, terrific. Just been it. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum shifted a bit, and the crowd have reacted to that now.
Marseille's pressure was sharp.
This is the time you need that pace. That's good vision. Slam, cuts it out.
In the end, they found themselves standing, nowhere to go. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Oh, that's a robbing on purpose.
And now the push away.
And he cuts out the supply. Pushkas makes a dash for it. Great ball if he can get there. Finds himself unceremoniously. Struggling to keep himself in defence as the best defence. Now it's Pushkas. Go on and a free kick.
Now this could be a chance.
Was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Gerard just forward. That it's going to be all about the management
No way through.
always looking for movers. Raul. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Pushkas. Takes a shot! That's just playing it safe and simple. And time going up here, it's 3 sets. Intercepted from that great position that we saw before. Xabi Alonso looking good to push it through. Nice control. He has found the way through. Xabi Alonso looking for a runner. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good.
So bring it on, heightened expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic, now there's the whistle, and here we go. For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid. And he absolutely practices what he preaches. He does indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stop running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents? He's hit it long, but astray. Sylvestre is there to clear. Looking to play him in, and he's got away from it. Oh, just the keeper, Isaac! That is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning for the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. That's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard delivered. It's rising. Oh, it rises. Now they can clear their lines. Looking for options, for movement. Gerrard. Nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's only too happy to take that. Nicely worked. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. And it's Cruyff. Go on, have it back, and can go again. Xabi Alonso really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. It's from Cafu. Pele, played it back. Cruyff, shapes the shoots, and it's a goal! Yeah! Very smart, just got it right,
And the first thing he's got to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass and put it on play. Goa have taken the lead. The next 5 to 10 minutes will have to be real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Stops for safety. Goa currently a goal to good and the lion's share of the ball. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the counter is on. Sharp little ball here. He's in one-on-one. Great chance! That's just playing it safe and simple. This is Gerrard. Brilliantly cut out. There we are. Sights prominently trained on that bottom corner. Gerrard. Looking for Goal. Good taking, good area. Goal do have a chance to counter here. It's Cruyff. Refuses to take the bait. Space to feed. That has been not clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-1. Yeah, the whole point is to go back to front as quickly as possible. Of course, if it's goes over the top long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, he's been pulled on it! And they've done it! And that goal was a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost pain. Well, the defence was far too casual to disturb, far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy. La Paternal restore clarity. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Tries to play it through. He's had it taken off him. Sylvester just likes to move things. He's moving very good at going forward. He's quick to return it. Nice one too, very nice. Cantona. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's less taking at half time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think? Well, it's definitely both sides are trying to play to their own strengths. And I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with the scoreline. I suspect the two managers will take it into word patience and discipline from their players. So, whilst we're at half time, each side watching the other blow from low at the break. Second half then, just getting going. He's had it kicked away. Can they get it away? And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
short and sharp. Ps5 unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going for a shot! Goal! Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his aim gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with movement. He's class, real class. His position, can he finish? The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. That was small for him this time. Silvesh, one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cafe goes to the other side. That dugger has had could be dangerous. Fabulous. Cantona, shot from chance. Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. The movement's so precise, the finish sumptuous. Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut thrust. Can now introduce the first of their strategies. So again we have parity. Well, they just couldn't have responded. That is asking for trouble. He's actually looking in every way marked man at the moment. Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quiet him down there. Oh, that's a key interception. But Manaman lost the way on the pitch. Zanetti now wide in the space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cantona with their first corner, the first of the game for either side actually. Silvesh clears it away. That's a throw. And it's Guardiola. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Romario. And here's Berbatov. Gerrard. Looking for a runner. Oh, walkway well sorted out. Pele. Well saved. That's great positioning. So good from Silvesh. Some space out wide. Adams, intense clearance. Mario, never the space to be shot shy. Look at the space here. And a chance! It's goal! And the game is turned on its head. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him? Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, they've done the hard part now. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. Well, going behind is simply treated with collective determination to look back, and they merit nothing less. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific. Go on, drag themselves back again. Well, I think the players are really buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Concentration level, the keeper's giving it away.
Wow, what is standing bongo?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Now it's Ps5. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Berbatov is there, and he can get that clear. Here comes the cross. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McManaman. Cut it out. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe Ps5 is going to have to settle things. Pushkas. Cafu. Quick ball upfield. Cuts out the supply. Just seeing the board now. It's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gorgeous time. Raul. Pele. Can he get it through? Pele, it's wide, get onto this. And claimed it back swiftly. This is a line. Knocks it into space. It's Batista. And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this in particular here.
Well, I think the fact that this guy is Saliba starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he showed to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, but sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Kevin.
Now he's got space here. Nicely aimed pass. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passing is sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. Defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that was never going to make it. Saliba is intercepted.
Driving run.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were successful. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. No, that's been intercepted. Clearly deserted him. Encouraging the pass with the talented the pass gives that pace. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ferdinand is a man so good to be robust and resolute in his defence. And that interception, most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Well, I think the referee would have told him to raise it in or suffer the consequences. Red's running. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Manchester United! Take that one out. It was a bullet. Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong ball behind him. And he gave the keeper opportunity. Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0. Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it through there. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should do risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And this is correct. Cruyff. Goal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runs. Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this is. And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Not pretty, but he gets the job done. Pele. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Isak. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's managed to get free. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. It's in! And they're defending to fly away here. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in. He did so well there attacking the ball the way he did. He's got a strong forehand behind that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time to be forward-leaning, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but fancy going on a third.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is and it's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
It's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifting here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
There's the header! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss was used to
Manchester United now in position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
This is for it. Ferdinand. Roberto Carlos delivers.
He's taking no chances there.
Now it's Nedved. Quick to recover.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cut it out. So temporary halt to the action. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the score. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal, and see if they can unsettle them.
Ah, that's a fine interception. He's cleared it out of harm's way. Yaya Toure. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Goes forward. Great looking ball back. Interception. His position is spot on. And the counter is on. Now it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pass has been well intercepted. And this is Adriano. Truly brave defender.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
He got a chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Under intense pressure.
Well, they seem sent on marking man of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process.
Now it's Wallet. Oh, they can break here. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space.
That's great position. So good.
Played through. Kept aware. It is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. Well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Set off. Now it's Roberto Carlos. There will be a throw-in. Substitution on the field. Number 15. Number 17.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Coming on the field.
And here's Stojkovic. Oh, it's an interesting matchup. Puskas, go on, looking to break a pace.
Number 8.
He's had it taken off him. Stojkovic. And it's Asa. Well seen, you saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
This is a promising build-up.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pele, he's shifting through his ears here. Struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to gain his influence, and it looks like
Stojkovic receives him in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Go on, up their deficits and look raring to go.
Well, I think they're very chance of levelling this now, Peter. They've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well, it just keeps it out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of hold. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pops off in and wins back the ball. Now it's Puskas. Go on, have reclaimed it. Looking for options for movement. Owen is flagged offside. He's had a under that challenge. That will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides split
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. And we're underway. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep going. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got hard-working teams, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Cafe. And here's Isak. Looking for the run. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well stopped.
That's an excellent interception.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive line, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has slightly received a lot of praise. In view of the kind of players he's been playing with down the years.
Yeah, something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding
It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
First quarter of an hour gone. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he has leathered that. Chance here to counter. Thinks one through. Last ditch defending, but that'll do.
They want to be quick here with breakaway time.
And it's Gerrard. And here's Isak. Oh, nice touch. Varane gets across and deals with it. He's having a good look here. And we have the first ball situation of the day, a promising one. Now this could be a chance. Beckenbauer. No goals as yet. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. Oh, he's got through. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Calais. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro. And it's Davids. That's been intercepted. Looking for a runner. Beckenbauer. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's a look up. Well read. The danger is averted. And that's been intercepted. England done really well at stopping. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so useful. And here's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Needs just a moment to score a goal.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
That is clear. Just look at it. Oh, what has happened here? Just bludgeoned away. And this is Cruyff.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. Pepe gets across to intercept that. It's Davids. Cruyff makes a dash for it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. Mohamed Salah. Xabi Alonso appears without hesitation. I've got it again. Rafael Varane. And that's the end of the first half. So we go at half-time with both defences still yet to be reached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And so the action is resumed. 0-0. And we're at the halfway point.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Varane calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. This is coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now he's running away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's beyond the defence. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pepe is not to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Isak. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made from serious trouble to lay in store.
And it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space, had a shot! And no mistake! And the game has liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's having a shot! And a neat finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Go on. Oh, doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really wind of the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his teams to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Beckenbauer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Now it's Isak.
Go on, have scored 2 quick goals here, and are well and truly in the driving seat.
And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he latch on to this? Xabi Alonso. Now the cross.
Header just off target. That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better.
Go on with their first corner. The first of the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it. Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. Gerrard, and he leaps it. Yes! That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made it a bit silly.
Masa, masa, orang grup dibantai.
And that's it.
Kabur.
And to wish you
Mereka seribu kabur. Mereka seribu kabur. Kabur dia. Hah? Kabur dia. Kabur dia. Ada lagi konten tuh. Kita double tas lagi. Apa dari tadi kita mesti jelaskan ke samping. Para mo sa inyo, anjing. Sa loob lupin. Sa loob lupin. Tari, patlet kay anjing kawawan niya. Sabay tangan kumain. Parang anjing na anjing. Pa, ada takbaro ini. Gago. Sayari-yari ini. Ayo.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruth Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say it's the very first all-action.
And drive! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Well seen, he saw that coming, he read that really well and stopped. Now it's Del Piero. Pele. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Hitting running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Xavi Alonso, ambitious ball here. Desai makes the interception. Now it's Isak. Well, that is one way to stop him. Driving on and making good progress, and it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. Now it's Gullit. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Charge for a shot! Oh, the bar! And here's Lopez. And he can stop it away. Now it's Lopez. That is a reprieve for the time being. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Maldini is very much of the nonchalant school of defending. And they're looking for a counter-attack. Could be danger here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Not the most accurate pass. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, then they were given a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that.
Have penetrated for the first time.
Just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to lose.
Having a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention, urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, robust challenge. Tries a shot. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You tried to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he shoots.
He certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Go on, have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, it's a key interception. Go on, heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gerrard. Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stops him dead in his tracks. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Terrific effort! And the keeper threw out a limb. It's a pretty loose pass. He has a look up. Crosses it in. Getting up there! Off the post! That is not well. Gerrard. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Del Piero. Pull it. Oh, really well played. He's picked his way through. And they've got rid. That brings the first pass to a close. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Go on, they'll be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant. Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's gone route one. No, again there's no way through. It's a sharp pass.
Goa couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pele. Ferry spots it and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Left back. Pass somewhat off target. Pele and so cleverly bypassed the press. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Gerrard. And here's Isak. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, he may fake to shoot and just play it into the box.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the board that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So quite a change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Best joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he's on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. He's got away. Best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Cruyff. And this is Tele. Adriano. Oh, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Firmino. Knocks it into space. Played through for him. Good read.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there was an element of promise as far as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
This looks promising. Steaming on goals. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Thuram can get it clear. Pass is blessed. Well, that takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. But oh, it's offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointments, relief on either side, nothing doing.
Gede ya nulis anjing.
Defending and indecisive passing, no progress. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Oh, this is a very good run. And he was alert to it.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it could be trouble again. But now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field.
It's a good 35 yards out.
Number 15.
That is some save from God.
Number 14.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
Oh, what a ball! Now it's Pushkas. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Well seen. You saw that coming.
That's great positioning. It's so good from him.
Ferry cuts it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Opts to play it back. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the front. It's a searching pass. Nicely intercepted. Cruyff. Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quality ball. Puskos chasing after it. Owen. He's found a way through.
2 added minutes
Aims
has been
beyond
given
the
to the
defence. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their part. The scene we have here, there's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd does not do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Javier is an exigent. Well, I suppose that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Go on with the there first. Great defending, strong disturbed.
Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we succeed. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Dundee are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Danger is averted. And here's Well taken goal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's great disguise he got on in his team, just toying with the defence and guessing the wrong thing to do.
And the shot! And it's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he's built his reputation.
Dundee deficit and look raring to go again. Chance! But he's heaved away. Adriano, great vision, so no flag here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Goa presents him with a golden opportunity here. So this will extend their lead. A time for a call here, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had he.
And that's it. That is time for me to thank Jim Begley and to wish you. What a sight this is, the colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for
for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Okay, probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Emiliano Valente is someone that I see as having what type of player? Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He understands his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour delivering crosses.
Cafu skips past his man, delivered with swing. Firm header, just on target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Go on with the and here's the chance to counter. It's a searching pass. De Jong is in a really good position out wide. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! It's loose. Who's going to get there? He's had it nicked away. De Jong. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tele will want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Gerrard. There's some big getting on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Nice looking ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. This is a promising start.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was posting.
He's scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Go on. He's had a shot!
Sebenarnya barang ini beranjing.
Oh, nearly, but not quite. Isak. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's bustling through here. Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Xabi Alonso is fouled. And he is shown a yellow card. And that is undercooked. Tele purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoying that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. Saliba running with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, now he can run away with it. Goes for a shot! That's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. He tried to send the one away, and he just slipped the other.
And yes, it's him again. Goa are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, he's seen through all of that. To Young. Chance! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, 1-2 is easier to run off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense...
Big chance! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the ante this evening, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he got it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
It's turning into quite a jet kiss.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can...
It's John! It's anyone's ball now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
That's a shade optimistic. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Cruyff. Foot in. This is Ibrahimovic. Looking for a runner. That's been intercepted. Totti chasing after it. Cruyff. The referee says that is that for the first goal. Goal are finally getting a much needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the kicking certainly hasn't been rich in this first half.
Playing at such a frenetic pace, I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So, falling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. Score at half-time, Jackson. So, straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nicely shaped ball. Joy this time. Van Dijk. Otto. And now the breakaway. And this is Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pele with the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Good read, and that's a good finish. And they've got their lead back. Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The manager here is absolutely furious. He has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Go on with the lead. Oh, there's the clearance. Gives it back. Pele looking for one. And this is Cruyff. Oh, great! Well taken ball. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. He did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone a step up. Something they're ready to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Saliba. Rijkaard. And it's Totti. And the counter is on. Adriano being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threats to turn into a discipline.
To shoot, little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it in.
That is sensational! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back to within one. Interesting. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Go on, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Slice of shots! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself. He's usually better than that.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. That looks a decent ball.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Owen. Looking to play it in. Now this could be a chance. Go back here. Scores! And he gets rid in a hurry. Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. Raul touches it back. Oh, important interception. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Raul. Owen. And he welcomes it in. Not to hit him offside here.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball moving.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Rijkaard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Very much into the last knockings. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Of course, mild irritation. Off the away. Nicked it back promptly. To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's of coaching. Now there's a fine, can he finish? That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looks... And the referee brings it to a close. Go on and proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was So bring it on. High expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skipping around the field.
Now he's off and running. Challenge just to on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, important interception. Running strong and purposeful. And it's Robertson. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Thinks about the shot. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Massaro! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Throw it. Robertson, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out for a throw. Adriano is herring after that one. Silvesh picks it up out wide. Safely in the keeper's Pele can see things others simply cannot. Big chance! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Goa have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Goa are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to take out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, nice touch. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's very neat. Opts to play it back. Shifted it to the flank. It's a sweeping cross. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Mateus with the short one. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! And once more we are all square! You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they were nothing less.
Unstoppable! Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cruyff. There's some big running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Goal will have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, deliberate, cynical as it goes.
He's having a good look here.
Yeah, that's such a good decision.
Alonso! Danny Olmo. No way through. Tries to pass it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Inzaghi. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Robertson's trumpery onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to clear it. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Lopez, it's run loose here. Knocks it out wide. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference. But for the lack of trying. Reached the halfway point so far.
Fantastic at either end. But it has to be said, neither team
Well, it's been a tight game, one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
substitutions taking place.
Brazil get the ball rolling to the second period. Howson turns back here, but probably the best option. Zanetti. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through. He also chance. And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, surprised everyone, not in a good way. Massaro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so crucial.
Xabi Alonso delivers. Brazil are looking to go forward now.
Goa are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And this is Inzaghi. Lopez. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Out towards the flank. Ah, such a clever touch. Crosses it in here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Dani Olmo, the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti. Great vision.
You can never be sure of runners in space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. It's 1-0. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Zanetti. Now Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away.
Substitution. Number 4, Adrian. Number 15, Italy.
There will be a throw-in.
Go on, do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cafu.
Number 11,
Now he's got space here. Oh, well played,
Number
that has
22,
snuffed out the danger.
Number 18, Adam.
Neymar.
Substitution.
Passing nice and neat. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep backing away, and eventually things might change.
Cut short. Raul. Now it's Puskas.
Neymar.
McAllister. Brazil have it back and can go again. Can he get it through? Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay,
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
oh, what a stunning save! Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard makes the interception.
Sané.
Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Owen gets into a good position. Well, the movement is thick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's gone loose. We are into stoppage time. Raul gets in his bike and on the move. And the referee brings it to a close. Go on, have emerged victorious in this match of thrills.
Namanya keluarga ini anjing.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So a very special reception for a very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think most here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels the most free.
Yes, that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from fairway. And here's Cruyff. Another pass just keeps him ticking over. Stam. Oh, that's fabulous. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Carlos clearly held on to it far too long there.
Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Robert's towering header! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. The defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Isaac! That's surely a foul free kick. Driving on and making good progress. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The keeper keeps his hands on it.
Lazio clearly aren't looking formidable down that left-hand side. The current supply. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zone or man-to-man now.
Cafu picks it up out wide. Ribéry with the clearance. Spread out to the left. And he's quick to return it. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, no joy this time. And it's been hooked away.
Really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now that see them losing.
And here's Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso, Cafu, Pele conjures time and space where few can. And it's Ribery, knocks it into space. There's over the line.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Long ball upfield. He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Isak. Ribery. Adriano. He's on it. Can he get away? And they're quick to get it back. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff ploughing through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Hitting running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. He won't be happy with that one. And that signals the end of the first period. Simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Goal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not be about the rush picture. It's been fairly flat, and the supporters have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Goa can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Getting up there! He will be living with himself. Seedorf picks it up for the goal kick. Koller looking to add to his goal. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. And it's Seedorf. Cafu calmly anticipates. Now it's Owen. Most accurate pass. Goal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as
no.
Koller. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Can he get it through?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Picked his way through, driven in, and a header! And that's a...
Anjing.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great head.
That's a goal!
Anjing.
So change the foot here from both sides. Pele. This is promising some good technique. Pele purring through the gears. Oh, the movement is steep, the speed is slippery. The defence though able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well played. Not just the work out the run he made. Lazio clearing and chance!
Oh, like anjing.
They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-run finish. It looked like he was going to shut down, but he thrived in situations like that.
Lazio are in a position of real strength now. And a neat finish! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have movement on both benches. Goa maybe down, but not out just yet. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Goa still have the cards to protect this game. Goa are making a change after there's just one opportunity to do so. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Crosses it in. That's the keeper's ball. Push. Gerrard is really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Owen. Desai wins the duel this time. Desai to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
That's been intercepted. Mohamed Salah. And here's Owen. Makaleli. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! It's a goal! When you're in possession, pick the ball out of your own net.
Well, a little bit decisiveness on the ball, that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his throw, and boy, he looks good business. That's a good just.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be doing the stature with every goal.
Lazio Napoli, stronger, better, superior. Takes the cross. No messing around, just bludgeoned away. Gerrard and Mohamed Salah. Little pass. Time added on, 4 minutes. Some intricate passing looking to progress the ball. It's Makalele. Dink through. Collar is flagged offside. Roberto Carlos. Makalele, the man synonymous with solidity. Owen. Pushed us. Long range. And the controversial. And that will be the final act. Goal cannot spin this the other way. He came up against. So bring it on, high expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour, we bring you this game of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We are just getting started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Joe, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strong partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry one point.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cookchu.
Such good technique.
Cookchu. And that's it, into the middle. Cafu clears it away. So there is the trophy, Frank Rijkaard, the essential piece in one of football's greatest FA Cup sides.
Yeah, and he's one of these players, Peter, who will ensure that your team is always going to be on the front foot by triggering attacks from deep while doing all the dirty work in the background. He's also surprisingly prolific for someone who plays in that deeper role.
Indeed, he in fact scored one of the most important goals in the club's history, the one that allowed the Rossoneri to defeat.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Well seen, he saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that was never going to make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And claims it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this?
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drift.
Bullish header! He's delivered all right! A first significant strike. And a trademark move into the inevitable classy finish.
Goa are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds is all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next
And
phase
the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
while someone's doing his job properly, that's for sure.
Cross flooding towards the middle, punched away, and now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to be quick moving this ball.
Can he get it through? Most accurate pass. Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. Pele plays the game a step ahead of the first anyway. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he burst through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cannavaro. Xabi Alonso. Cruyff. Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. Kirk too. Played right into his path.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu. That's Cannavaro. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's a pretty good pass. Rijkaard. Good looking ball. And this is Inzaghi. And he is decked it away. Oh, he's got a side goal. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. Hacks one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That looks a decent ball. Crosses it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Good needed to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's really well manoeuvred.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that's a vigorous challenge. And here's Cruyff.
Kaya pala niya, anjing.
Bernardo Silva. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team is set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much playing right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Go on, 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Decent chance!
Isa tayo.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Isak certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Scholes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's a terrific move, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? On real chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, they've stuck some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
This isn't the best.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
And that has been paid to that. Now it's Pele. Scholes. And they can counter here. On the through ball. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Kane. Pele. Kirkju. And he's straight offside. That is good awareness.
Goa have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cruyff. And he's got away from him. And he shoots! Go on, find a position of real strength now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu, makes a move down the right. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Nifty challenge, but fair enough. Bernardo Silva, in out to the left flank. That's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get rid. Just about up to 75 minutes. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pele. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. He's done very well to take that back. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is replayed easily. Gerrard.
Now it's Isak.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kane. Pele. So what will they make of this? And it's been played through. Oh, a bust challenge. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Inzaghi. Header! Wow, that's a fine save. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Manchester United have their third corner. And the finish! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. So the fourth corner of the game. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Goal looking to go forward now. And this is Inzaghi. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Kukcu. Pass intercepted. Pele. Goal have got it back and they'll have another go. French running. He's on it. Can he get away? And there goes the final whistle. Goal really have hit the heights. A tour de force for this film. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, finding time to face him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed, technique, a superb reading of the game.
Gerrard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment. Believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game, and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake tends to make the difference. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Pele concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, sealed up hard. It's Rui Costa. Now there's a fine ball. Go on leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 whistle. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. And the finish! And no mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal version. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cannavaro gets it away. Beckham. Now the cross. Firing header.
Should really have made more of that. Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Sylvester. The ball goes in. Reserves a reprieve for the time being. Ibrahimovic
Are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, also a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost crosses.
Yeah, you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Spread out to the left. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. They have every right to be.
Beckham with the cross. Colorado Springs have their second corner now.
That's just plain and safe and simple.
Looking wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. But it's Thuram. He's a sharp ball here. Delivers the ball.
quality ball. Adriano just missed it. Defence opting here for strengthening numbers. Costa. That's positional growth, the utilisation of space. Pele. Now it's Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pele. He's shifted through the gears here. To play it back.
He's coming ahead!
Terrific effort, just offside. Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? And reclaimed it in own strikes. He's found a way past. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard puts it out wide and in space. Drives it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Gerrard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play it in. It's played through for him. Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Cruyff. Well played, no doubt the danger. Back in possession and ready to go again. Pele, that's good play for him. He's found a way through. Rui Costa. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He'll fancy himself from here. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good. Silvestre. And a header! Relentless! Just relentless! It's on! And that is indeed the final. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline. It's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Go on, will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0. The second half is up and running. And he's managed to get free.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Xabi Alonso is from the goal kick. Ferdinand makes the interception. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Gullit. Well, there was an element of promise as far as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. This interception, positioning spot on. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. Well taken goal. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
They are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents,
Messi really held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had...
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Colorado Springs have their third corner. And a neat finish. Colorado Springs still making a fight of this. Knocks it into space. Oh, good taken. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's been shifted off here. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options. And the shot! And he's quick to get it.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he had no chance to get on the turns.
That has been cut short. So Jimmy, there's a manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it. Nothing wrong with the run of the ball. It's something the defence need to wake up to it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stops him dead in his tracks. And Messi! That could spell trouble. Ah! It's anyone's ball now, and it's come back out to him. And somehow he kept it out. Number 4 coming up here. Chooses to go cross field. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there. Really, just too many bodies in the way, Pete.
Pitches it off him. Roberto Carlos made a search for full back, and it turned out unsuccessfully.
Namanya salah peraya.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well stopped.
And it's Messi. Beckham. He's just a bit on the firm side. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivered across. Cleared without hesitation. Great vision. He's having a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos short. Robertson skips it away. Roberto Carlos seems like an English defending of the desperate variety. And this is correct. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Lari nih anjing, lari. Bangsat.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's beyond the defence. Less chance. He's got it all! Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to Ferdinand. Both needed to be down to perfection, and they were. Can they be onto something here? Well read. The danger is averted. Messi. Now it's Owen. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cannavaro. It's Gerrard. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The unmistakable Daniel Van Bouten. One of those players that's been there, done it, and got the t-shirt. Perhaps that's his greatest strength of his experience. He won a Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's incredible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range. He's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he might burst the ball before taking a free kick. best, making good progress. Towards the back. Oh, good line! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out in the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
To around promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Fulham! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Pops it off in and brings back the ball. Go on behind here, despite their domination of possession. And he's running through. Isco! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's having a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, what has happened here? Out of play for the throw. Good read. That was well played. Well stopped. That's Xabi Alonso. That's a key interception. Oh, he's burst through. Great ball, and he's in here.
Ya Allah, sapi tinggal tu tinggal kaki mo yun.
De Gea defended his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Forlan. Good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert.
Adriano! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Sack chasing after him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Adriano, so no flag here. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. He's through here. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance for a shot! Van Dalton can clear it away. Messi makes a dash for it. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he has shown the yellow card. He's hit long, but astray. And that's a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi could win the foul. Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Pedri gets on his bike and on the move.
2 added minutes has been in.
And he's in on goal. Gerrard. Now it's Pele. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break. All square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to...
He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead. Isco is straight through change, always looking for movers. And it's Gerrard. Now he's got space here. Definitely away. Now for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard. Tele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Forlan. Isco, playing through for him. He's found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to melt it away. Now can they get him away? Pedri picks it up out wide. Decent shot!
Wow, anjing bodoh.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have taken it sooner.
So we have movement on both benches. Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala. Oh, very good run. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the defensive proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Goal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Massaro just eases him off the ball. Cruyff looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Pele really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated. the taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's cut loose here. That is some save from De Gea. Oh, that's superb. And he's quick to snatch it back. Chance, surely! It's a goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
When the manager called him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifting here, Peter. The crowd are reacting to that now.
It's got away. So much time and space here. That's a decent clearance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri. Go on, looking to break a pace.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's good to see them.
He's had it taken off him. Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Go on now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Xavi Alonso. Fermin does well to get it back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pele. Cruyff. He's cleared it out of harm's way.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. It's and he's managed to get free. That's very neat. It's a good foray he's making. That's tidy. Koundé. Ah, such a clever touch. So that's it. It's all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.
Sa, sige.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time...
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running in defence, and that's precisely why.
Law with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Pele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him playing centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's through here.
What he got ripped because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. So Jim, what's caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach from them, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Changes in his pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss has a lot to go into that.
That is good awareness. He's free, and the shot! Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Simplicity in itself.
Even too harsh for the way he exploits the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he's going to be
First moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time when they can't afford to let their focus slip. You can never be sure of focusing.
And the finish! The keeper decides it's firmly
Really anticipating
there. Looking early.
Okay, he didn't quite come off. I think needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's a nice pointed pass. Adriano. Zanetti can see things, others simply cannot. Now it's Gullit. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Xabi Alonso is there to clear. It's Gerrard.
If they want to counter, they can do with more speed.
Tele going face to face with his great rival.
Anjing, kalau itu kalau jelas itu
The low block, they short defending numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back and front as quickly as possible. Of course, once the ball.
kontol.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take the touch like that.
So that's two now without reply. You can Alonso! Now who's going to be first to this? It's Kelly! And a neat finish. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Just one minute now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifting here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's lost his man here. Chouameni. And it's Gerrard. Stevie Norwoods. He's having a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send it one way, and he just slips the other.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is replayed easily. And he's picked out the run, and it's Gullit. Long ball upfield. Pass it through, and he's managed to get rid. Xabi Alonso tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. The referee says that is that for the first half. Goal are finally getting a much needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So we reach the halfway point.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level. 1 minute, you're looking up inside factory, the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half, too.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Back on the way then. That's played in low. Duke gets flagged offside. That's a little off target. Bruno Fernandes. Spots it and intercepts. Xabi Alonso. Great pressure, plenty of it. Duke given the lift of his goal. Chouameni. Can he get it through? And this is Adriano. The defence just about felt came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So can the manager telling the board that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he can take this.
It's in the own right. And that's in.
Dah. Kamay ka dah.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Goal leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Flashes it across. Oh, he's got a chance! And a terrific save by the keeper.
Really sharp there. That's very well played.
Corner number 2 there.
Anjing, anjing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro. Well played, gets snuffed out the danger. Cruyff. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes. McAllister is the distributor in chief, always looking for movers. Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Cruyff. McAllister gets across and deals with it. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Best impressive job. Thuram gets it clear. But he's left disappointed. Manchester United have their third ball. He leaps for it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. What another foul coming up here. Oh, what is happening? And again!
Attitude and application.
There's an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A look at great with certainly
That was lovely. Calais, driving run.
They may have gone with some regret in this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be injuring himself at the moment. I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
The chances are hard to come by in these games. Just with this speed, it always takes to make the difference.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was somewhere through.
The worst choice he could make. He needed to get his head up and see the evidence to his right.
This is Gerrard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zanetti cleared away. Well, That might be that beater. Defensive system into the draw now. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well at stopping. McAllister. Oh, this looks sharp. There's clearance. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, he's defended it very well against those tricky feet. Chouameni. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game.